I think baseball players are baseball players. It doesn't really matter about the gear you have. It doesn't matter about, what tournament you paid for to go play in. It's a matter if you can go throw a strike and if you can hit the baseball.
11 of the Pirates' top 30 prospects are international signings. We view it as a critical pipeline of talent. Our motto is cover the earth. We're making an effort to uncover talent wherever and however we can, maximizing our performance in the international space. We hope that number continues to grow.
Vamos, 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 let's go!
I always wanted to be a scout. I always wanted to work in baseball. And what drives me is that I get to do what I love and I get to change people's life doing what I love.
¿Cómo te sientes hoy? Bien. Bien. ¿Mejor que ayer? Sí. ¿Cómo tú crees que hiciste ayer? Bien. Bien. ¿Y hoy? Mejor. Si Dios quiere. Suerte. We are in Guerra, Santo Domingo, 10 minutes away from our Dominican academy, and what we have going on here is a showcase. We have players from all parts of the country, and it gives us a better chance to evaluate their tools, skills, and traits, and trying to find diamond in the rough that we can bring into our organization and have our coaches develop them, and ultimate goal is to have them represent us in Pittsburgh and help us win.
When I get to the field, the first thing is to go to the left field, right field line when where the players are warming up. I just want to see how serious they take their warm up, how they go about their business, what kind of athlete is the kid, how he moves, and how he handles certain things, if he's locked in as soon as he comes to the field. I just want to have a feel for the way that he handles himself as soon as he gets to the field.
We're looking for everything. We're looking for guys that want to compete. A lot of talented players that have a lot of tools. A lot of players that will take those tools, they'll show out in the game. They'll perform. You'll be able to see that play in a real baseball game. We want competitors.
He's built like a shortstop. He's a catcher. He can throw. He's flexible, power, swing, and if anything, I mean, he can end up in center.
There's a lot of really good baseball players, and there's a lot of really good, talented baseball players that aren't always the ones that end up playing in the major leagues. And for different reasons, that's why we have to take into account all the other factors that may or may not get in their way along that journey to Pittsburgh.
And really is looking at the tools, looking at how somebody's going to project as a mid-20s major leaguer.
Okay, so we're talking about coordination, right? He's not as coordinated from the right side as he is from the left side. Yeah. It's a lot more violence.
A lo derecho, él batea con la cabeza aquí adelante y después quiere hacer swing con las manos atrás. They're not coming
Drag.
out. They're not coming out. It's drag. Pero él no sabe, no tiene.
No, he doesn't know.
Este tipo es interesante. Él va a batear, ¿ok? Period. Él va a batear. ¿Viste? Fácilmente ese tipo es campeón bate. Él puede ser campeón bate.
How do they adjust? When maybe they're going to be put in a situation that they haven't been in before, they're going to see a pitcher that throws harder than they're used to, or the first time they see a real slider.
Cuando vas a jugar la bola, es el mismo swing. En vez de darle aquí, dale aquí. Mantén el mismo swing, el sentido está bueno. ¿Me entiendes lo que quiero decir? La estás buscando.
Everybody's going to be in a situation where they fail. That's the way baseball works. And then what are they going to do once they fail?
¿Me entiendes lo que quiero decir?
It's easy to say, this guy can run fast, he can throw hard, he's built like Adonis, okay, this. But if he's gonna hang his head and then sulk and give away an at-bat every time he gets beat once, or, that all plays into it too. Well, I think one of the most important things in scouting is identifying how a player deals with failure and makes adjustments.
¿Cómo estamos, profesor? Bien. Yeah, this is something that buena suerte hoy. I always trying to do. I try to get in the dugouts where the players are at, just to kind of evaluate the way that they think, the way that they behave themselves, and you get some kind of sort of a makeup on the players, especially when they get to be themselves, and that usually happens when they are around ball players. And you get to hear them talking about other players, and you get real dope from them without even, with them not even realizing that they talking and they giving me and providing me information. So, I find values on that. ¿Por qué tú juegas béisbol?
Que me gusta.
Ajá, ¿y qué más?
Que ya Grande Liga, sí, a mi familia y a mí también.
¿Y por qué tú lo haces? ¿Por qué tú lo haces por tu familia?
Porque quiero sacar una sonrisa a mi mamá, que ella vio que yo puedo lograr mi sueño. Poder llegar a Grande Liga.
We also want to make sure that we get a good kid with good makeup, with attitude, that we can bet on and off the field.
Muchos sacrificios para llegar a Grande Liga.
Demasiado.
¿Como cuáles?
Bueno, el pelotero pasa demasiado trabajo, ya sea cuando tú vives lejos, que tienes que coger bolas, caminando, aguantando todos los boches, que tú haces algo malo, que veces en allá cogiendo presión. Y todo.
¿Y que tú aprendes de todo eso?
Que tú aprendes que todo eso es la humildad, tienes que ser humilde.
We've got to be able to boil it down to those traits that we want to see, that we believe if we bring into our development system, that those are going to be the building blocks for our staff to be able to continue to grow these players into the types of players that we ultimately want to see.
One of the coolest things about working in international scouting, especially in Latin America, is the impact that you have on these kids. And as soon as you show up to the yard, they know they're at a tryout for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's an honor to have the opportunity to impact these kids all the way through signing day, all the way through their careers. Because again, it goes back to the people on the ground, our scouts on the ground, that it took one of them to believe in that young man.
My proudest moments as a Pirate Scout have been the times when I can talk to those players and their parents and tell them that they are now Pittsburgh Pirates. It's been a really rewarding thing for me, and it's been really rewarding to see how well that they've honored that choice and the way that they've continued to develop as players and as people.
Hacía mucho trayado con mucho equipo, pero Dios siempre me mantuvo firme y ya pude firmar con los Piratas.
Una alegría increíble, porque es el sueño de todo pelotero y todo lo que he sacrificado para estar donde estoy y para donde quiero llegar.
Este es un equipo bueno, este equipo da muchas oportunidades a los peloteros.
Most of these kids, for most of their life, their only thought and main goal has been to sign a professional baseball contract. And that just happened. So the first thing that we've got to do is begin to reframe things for them to understand that we have to continue to pursue other goals, and that, you know, there's a lot more things for them to continue to be driven towards.